I find it so unbelievably funny that people say, oh, Isagi needs to be subbed off because he's not doing anything, which goes to show me you all do not read. You're literally just hating for the agenda. Why do I say that? The moment he gets subbed off, Hugo's free. He can go after anybody. This dude's running the field. Do you not realize that? The moment Isagi is out of the picture, France is dominated. Mind you, even though Karasu and Hiyori scored that goal and made it work, it took them a good minute to understand what was going on. And mind you, that goal was barely made. Not even Hiyori himself fully grasped the idea of what Karasu. And mind you, it's only been Karasu so far. Not a single player has shown any indication of adopting Hugo's philosophy of number two. What, if Isagi gets benched, you expect Karasu to pick up in his stead? I promise you, Karasu's not built like that. I don't care. You can argue with me all you want. He's not built for that. Nor has he shown to be built like that. You leave this fucker Hugo open, it's wraps for Japan. The moment you sit Isagi down, this entire game, Hugo has been man-marking him because he realizes how big of a threat Isagi is. He's not man-marking Karasu. He's not man-marking Ran. That's the whole point. The moment Hugo stops doing that and Isagi figures something out, it's wraps. But when Isagi's sitting down, Hugo has free reign to do whatever he wants. He can go rage baiting somebody else. And France at that point is able to do whatever the hell they want. Because argue with a wall, nobody else on Blue Lock is capable of doing what Isagi has been doing throughout the entirety of Blue Lock. And if Bato and Shido are subbed in next chapter, considering it's called Double Joker, it may throw France off for a little bit, but there's a possibility they come back from that. If Ego subs those two on, is it in the hopes that Hugo will stop man-marking Isagi and go man-mark somebody else so Isagi can do what he needs to do? Because I don't think Hugo's that stupid to fall for that. It really comes down to how Conchito decides to do these next few chapters if Bato and Shido are subbed onto the field. If they are subbed on and Isagi is subbed off, I don't know how they win this. I promise you, Hugo would get to both Bato and Shido, mainly Bato for certain. That whole mindset that he has, Hugo would break that down instantly. Because if not Isagi, who else is the biggest threat? That would constitute Hugo man-marking them. Literally take that into consideration. You have to.